Ajai Malhotra is an Indian career diplomat who served as Ambassador of India to the Russian Federation from 2011 to 2013. Prior to this he had been the Ambassador of India to Kuwait from 2009 to 2011. He had previously served as Ambassador, Deputy Permanent Representative of India to the United Nations, New York. Prior to that he was the Ambassador of India to Romania with concurrent accreditation to Moldova and Albania. He is a regular contributor to seminars on international political, economic, trade, defense and environmental issues. Education. He was schooled at various locations in India and abroad, completing it at St. Xavier's School, Delhi. He earned his B.A. Hons. in economics from the Hindu College, University of Delhi, and later completed his master's degree in economics from the Delhi School of Economics. In 2004, he was awarded a doctorate by the Vasil Goldus Western University of Arad, Romania, in recognition of his work in support of environmental causes and development. Malhotra speaks English, Hindi, Russian, German and Kiswahili. Career: diplomat. After joining the Indian Foreign Service in 1977, his first posting abroad was in 1979, where he served at the High Commission in Nairobi till 1982, handling political work relating to Kenya, and overseeing the development of India's relations with Seychelles. In 1982, he was appointed as the second secretary, Pol, at the Indian Mission in Moscow, where he served till 1985, leaving that mission as the first secretary, Pol. From 1985, he served at the Permanent Mission of India to the UN in Geneva, as first secretary, Pol, where he handled work related to the WHO, WIPO and ILO. He returned to the Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi in 1989, where he was a deputy secretary. He was later director in the UN division of the ministry, where his focus was on human rights and international environmental issues. He was appointed as Counselor, Information, at the Indian Embassy, Moscow, in 1993, where he served till 1996. Returning to the Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi, as OSD, Director, Joint Secretary, where he guided all aspects of India's foreign relations with 22 Central and Eastern European countries. In 1999, he was assigned as Minister, Commerce, at the Embassy of India, Washington, D.C., where he served till 2003, where he served as the chairman of the International Cotton Advisory Committee in 2002. Ambassador Ajai Malhotra's first appointment as Ambassador of India was to Romania with concurrent accreditation to Moldova and Albania, where he served from 2003 to 2005. From 2005 to 2009, he served as Ambassador and Deputy Permanent Representative of India to the UN, New York, based on leaked American diplomatic cables published by WikiLeaks. It was reported that Ajai Malhotra was posted to the UN mission, New York, to balance the anti-US decisions taken by Nirupam Sen, then Permanent Representative of India to the UN. He served as Ambassador of India to Kuwait from 2009 to 2011. During his tenure, he was responsible for expanding the protection of Indian workers in the country and set up a safe house, especially for domestic workers in distress. His tenure was also highlighted by high-level visits from Indian officials to Kuwait, including the Vice President of India, Mr. Hamid Ansari, and S.M. Krishna, former External Affairs Minister. He has been serving as the Ambassador of India to Russia since 16 May 2011. His tenure saw the visit of Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in mid-December 2011 to Russia. and Russian President Dmitry Medvedev visiting India in March 2012 for the BRICS summit held in New Delhi. His tenure also saw visits to India in December 2012 by Russian President Vladimir Putin and to Russia by Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in September 2013 for the G20 summit in St. Petersburg, and in November 2013 to Moscow for the annual India-Russia bilateral summit. The 65th anniversary of bilateral Indo-Russian diplomatic relations was also marked with year-long celebrations during his tenure. His tenure also saw the induction of 3 Talwar-class frigates into the Indian Navy fleet, Inds Teg, Inds Tarkash, and Inds Trikhand, as well as India's only nuclear-powered submarine Inds Chakra and the aircraft carrier Inds Vikramaditya. Inds Trikhand was launched by his wife, Mrs. Ajai Malhotra. He retired on 30 November 2013. Recognition. In 2004, he was awarded a doctorate honoris causa by the Vasil Goldus Western University of Arad, Romania, in recognition of his work in support of environmental causes and sustainable development. He was cited by the Awards Committee of the Palmer Prize for Advancing Democracy, awarded by the Council for a Community of Democracies for his role in supporting democratic development and development of the United Nations Democracy Fund, UNDEF, and for being a forceful advocate of channeling UNDEF funds to civil society. Post-retirement. On November 20, 2015, he was appointed as an independent director of Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. Since April 2014, he has been a distinguished fellow at the Energy and Resources Institute. He is a regular contributor to seminars on international political, economic, trade, defense and environmental issues. He is currently the chairman and managing trustee of 2 charitable organizations, Chikitsa and Shiksha. He was elected the chairman of the Nehru Trust for the Indian Collections at the Victoria and Albert Museum, and is also the chairman of the NAB Center for Blind Women and Disability Studies. Personal life. Ajai Malhotra is married to Ira Malhotra, who is a teacher and was the founding editor of Parenting magazine in India. She launched the warship, the Inds Trikhand, which was delivered to India from Russia during his tenure. He has a son and a daughter. He is the son of General Op Malhotra. Bibliography. India, Russia, China. Is there a case for strategic partnership? 2015. ISBN 9789384464653.